Alright. So a little bit about me. I know some of you guys know me, most of you don't, but I've been working with people with disabilities for the past 25 years, and for the last 12 years I've been at the Catskill Center for Independence, just suckling the sweet tea of independence. And it's pretty good. I had a good time there. Do you think she gets with the pictures again? Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So yeah, I've been there for 12 years and I've learned a lot. And I don't know if Chris knows this or not, that I was going to announce it tonight, but Chris is retiring in like a year or so, and we have been just counting the days. I mean, I don't mean like that, but I mean, you know, how much time I'm going to get to spend with her, you know, because we've got a pretty good relationship, Chris and I, and for 12 years. And I can remember the first time that she caught me smoking in the bathroom. I mean, I'd been there for a while. I was there probably 8-9 minutes of the first day, and yeah. And I remember coming out of the bathroom, and there she stood, and she's just looking at me like, Lord love a duck. Were you just smoking in the bathroom? And I said, yeah, I was. Sorry about that, Chris. But the good thing, it wasn't weed. Right? Truly, it wasn't. And then she said, you know, Don, I really appreciate honesty, and I just got to tell you, I honestly will kick your ass if you do that again. And I haven't done it since. But we've spent a lot of time together, Chris. Right? It's been a long time. I mean, like 10 years, over 10 years. And aren't we supposed to have like a ring or something? Silver or gold or whatever. Probably copper. But for the longest time, I have been just really feeding off her huge breasts of knowledge, Chris. And you guys have no idea how much she's been just puckering up in the seat knowing that I'm going to be up here today. So yeah, I'm happy to be here, So I think probably, I don't know, 2 years into my being there, I started to realize that this was the stuff for me, and I had to do it. And my family was really supportive because my wife, she knows that I have ADHD. I mean, she thinks it's advanced dickhead disease, but you know. So you know, anyways. But we grew up differently. My wife, she grew up Little House on the Prairie, just like any closer to Little House on the Prairie, and she would have had to come out of the angelic testicles of Mr. Michael Landon. Because it was just like that, just love and morals. Man, those are good. I don't really have a lot of those. And I grew up completely different than she did. So a lot of times my sense of humor isn't exactly congruent with Mrs. Whitehouse. I'll give you an example. I raised my daughter up so that she'll be smart, you know? And I don't let her watch things like Honey Boo Boo or any of this other crap that we get on TV. So she watches documentaries. And one morning she said, hey Dad, can we watch a documentary together and just kind of snuggle buggle? Oh, that's awesome. That's the kind of thing I want to hear from my daughter. Yeah, honey, we're going to watch a documentary. You want to come on in? Sure, she'll be right in. So she says, Dad, you can go ahead and pick it. And I said, all right, cool. So I'm scrolling through, let me see what we got. Girls going, one out down the list. Hitler, how about Hitler? What do you know about Hitler? Dad, please, Hitler, really? Okay, how about we watch something I want to watch? I said, okay, cool, she picks it. It turns out to be Damnation. Anybody ever seen that show? Damnation? It's actually a documentary on the evolutionary success of the North American beaver. And, now I can't help that I'm like a child when it comes to these things. I love the tension, Chris. Oh, I love the tension. So I am a child, and it's hard for me to hear things on the TV like, you know, beavers enjoy playing with wood. Yeah, yes I do. I'm like trying not to laugh. It's really difficult for me. And I can now hear my daughter out there, or my wife out there going, you're such a child. Yeah, so, but then they're saying things like, you know, everything they said about beaver, I just couldn't help laughing, you know? And eventually my daughter says, Dad, I want to have a beaver. Okay. Needless to say, she's scowling at me now in the corner, and I already know I'm screwed here, but she was fine about it. And then she started asking questions, a lot of questions that they don't answer on the show. One of the first question was, Dad, can you eat a beaver? Holy shit. Yeah, you can eat beef. You can pretty much eat anything that's made of meat. It's meat, you can eat it, you know. Do people still hunt them? I said, yeah, they still hunt them. I mean, as a matter of fact, people have been hunting beavers, both men and women, since the beginning of time, right? You know, and so then she said, do you ever hunt them, Dad? I said, actually, Daddy was like the beaver whisperer back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to brag. Are you guys happy, ready to hear a good comedian? You want to hear something funny? I gotta tell you, the first time that I met the comedian that's coming up, I actually got a chance to do comedy and open up for him and Mark Norman, and it was such an honor. And I was like, oh man, I cannot believe I'm getting a chance to do this stuff. And it was that night that I realized that the opening comic is pretty much like the fluffer on a porn set. You know what I mean? So my job is to come out here and give you a little cerebral mind chubby and get you ready for the money shot. You guys ready for the money shot? Huh? Are you ready for the money shot? Come on, let's do it. All right. Andy Pitts has been all over the world. He has been everywhere. He's done Craig Ferguson, Late Night with David Letterman. He's been on Howard Stern. He's been everywhere. And he's actually been on a lot of television shows that are no longer on the air. But here he is, Andy Pitts.
Thanks everybody. Don Wyckoff right there, my good buddy Don. Doing a lot of things that are not safe for work in front of people he works with. That is amazing. And somehow I get the feeling that Chris catching him smoking is not as big of a deal right now.